Hello, my fiery friends. Welcome to another awesome and fiery fun stream. I'm your host, the Infernoman here, and hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are at. Alright, so, hope you guys didn't mind that break I took earlier last weekend when we actually played some Resident Evil 4, but you know what? I'm feeling refreshed, and also we want to finish out strong before we get to yet the next set of Magic the Gathering cards, which is going to be The Hobbit, debuting next Tuesday. But before we get to that, we have a couple more Marvel-themed decks that I want to get through before we get to that point. So, what exactly are we going to be playing with today, you may be wondering? Well, I'm glad you asked, so let's just jump into right now and show you what exactly we're going to be playing with today. Alright, so without further ado, join me today in the Pioneer format as we kind of go take a little walk on the dark side. We're playing with, again, a card that I've actually been wanting to play for the longest time, but I couldn't quite figure out the right build for it until now. So, by balancing out, of course, the budget, we put together a nasty little land destruction deck starring Fin Fang Foom. In other words, we want our opponent to have no more lands. So that is the name of the game for today, everybody. We're going to be doing some land destruction in Pioneer. I don't know if this is going to work out very well, but we're going to give it a shot no matter what. Before we get started, as always, we're going to talk about the stats of the deck in just a moment. We'll cover every single card that is in the main deck and the sideboard. And of course, since this is a budget deck, we're going to be playing casual best of one for Pioneer. But once we upgrade the deck halfway through the stream, we'll then jump into real ranked with the real deal to show you how much more stronger the deck can truly be. So, for now, going over the stats of the deck, because of course, as always, long-time viewers of the channel know how we do it. We got to talk about the stats of the deck before we dive right in. So, no more lands here. It's going to be a Gruul deck. Well, technically it's mostly mono red splashed with green, but either way, it's still red and green. Average mana curve looks a little high at 2.9, but it will work. So, in total, we only have 12 creatures, 6 instants, 12 sorceries, 9 artifacts, and 25 lands. So, as I mentioned earlier, the whole point of the deck is to utilize here the star of the show, Fin Fang Foom. This is a legendary creature for the Marvel set, an alien dragon villain. That's actually a really cool typing, by the way, I'm not going to lie. This has flying, and it's a 3/5 that says, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets an artifact or a land, you copy the spell. Then you may choose new targets for the copy. Put 2+1/+1 counters on Fin Fang Foom. Dense Planet is here. Hello, my fire friend. Good afternoon. How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. And thanks again for joining us. You're just right in time for us to show off our really gnarly little deck today. It's a little spicy, but we'll see if we can make it work. So as I was mentioning earlier, Fin Fang Foom basically wants to blow up all the lands. I mean, he can also blow up artifacts too, but mostly we just want to completely mess with our opponent with land destruction. So to do that, we're going to have to then build everything around him. He is a little high on the curve, so we have to kind of make some tweaks in order to make the curve work out. So, starting at the very beginning, we have Firebending Lesson in the 1-drop slot. 2 damage to any creature. If we can kick the spell for 4 more mana, we could deal 5 damage to the creature instead. So again, just early game removal, or if we really need it in the late game, we can then kick it up if we need to then do some massive damage to an opponent. In the 2-drop slot, we have Cathartic Pyre here. I actually really like this card. It helps out a lot with the game plan. So, you can choose to either do 3 damage to a creature or planeswalker, or discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards. So it just helps us filter to the deck if we need to, or use it as spot removal as see fit. Our first of many land destruction cards in the deck is going to be Cleansing Wildfire here. Sorcery, 2 mana, destroy target land, and then the controller can dig out a basic land and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Then we get to draw a card. So whether we blow up our own land, I know you're probably wondering, like, why would you want to blow up your own land? I'll actually explain how that can be a bonus for us in just a moment. Or, again, ideally just blow away your opponent's greedy mana base, make them, again, dig out some basics. They'll eventually, hopefully, run out of basics if they're a very greedy deck, and then we can start just completely strip mining them of everything they have. And then, of course, drawing the card, if nothing else, just helps us kind of keep refueling. We'll also utilize here Spider Manifestation from the Spider-Man set, Spider Avatar. It's a 2/2 with reach, and you can tap it to either add red or you can add green mana. Anytime you cast a spell with a mana value of 4 or greater, you can untap the creature. So this is kind of be a nice way because with Fin Fang Foom, you can actually untap with it to then get a little extra mana. Sometimes that may not be a big deal, but in some of our matchups, in some ways we sequence our cards, this actually can be a really nice bonus for us. We'll throw in a single copy of Collector's Vault, so this is just a 1 copy of an artifact where you can use it to draw a card and discard a card, and you get to create a treasure token. So, if you have extra cards you probably don't need in hand, this can help us, again, just filter through our deck. We can leave behind treasures, we can help us just do some pseudo-ramping. In the 3-drop slot, we'll utilize here some more ramp. We have Tablet of Discovery. So this is a 3-mana artifact. When it enters, you mill a card. You can also play that card until the end of the turn. Tap it to either add red mana or tap it to add double red mana, but you can only use that mana for instant or sorcery spells. Thankfully, this actually works really well with our deck because this helps us speed up the process using our instant sorceries to blow up lands, and again, just get through our deck a lot faster. Speaking of, again, getting through everything, we also, of course, have another key piece that Fin Fang Foom absolutely loves here. Avengers Disassembled. So, 3 mana for a sorcery card where you can choose one or you can choose both. So, 3 damage to each creature or destroy a land, and just like Cleansing Wildfire, have the controller dig out a basic land and put it onto the battlefield, then you shuffle. So, ideally, with this out and say Fin Fang Foom, for 3 mana, in theory, you should be able to do 6 damage to every creature. That usually should be enough to blow away any board state. And Fin Fang Foom does survive because the 2+1/+1 counters put toughness of 7 on it. So that means that even with this copied, it actually will not blow up Fin Fang Foom, and you can destroy 2 lands out of the deal. So you can get a ton of value if you do manage to time this card right. But again, it is tricky, so use it how you need to. Don't feel like you, again, sometimes need to always have to do both. Sometimes it might be better to do one or the other. It just depends on the board state, so choose wisely. Jock, I know... What's that? Hello, my fire friend. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Thanks again for joining us. Jock, U1V, do you know SML? Wait, SML? I'm confused. Huh? I'm confused. If you can enlighten me, let me know what if I'm missing something there. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so back to the deck tech, because I got to wrap this up and I want to get going with the gameplay. We also throw in Land of War Visionary, so we have a actual mana dork for us. We wanted this one because this helps kind of curve out our 3-drop slot. Enters, draw a card, and you can add green mana. Granted that the majority of our deck actually wants red mana, but again, that doesn't hurt us because we still have plenty of ways to get all of our other lands in order, so this is fine for us. In the 4-drop slot to help out with Fin Fang Foom, we'll also utilize your Creeping Mold. Only 2 copies of this, but this can help us destroy additional artifacts, you can destroy lands, or if we need to in a pinch, you can also use this to destroy an enchantment. So just whatever you need it to, but again, with 4, it's a little bit more on the expensive side, so we only need 2 copies of it. And then finally, in the 7-drop slot, we have Improvisation Capstone here. If you saw me play this again a couple weeks ago when we were going through the rest of Strixhaven, this actually is a really, really awesome lesson card. Exile top card of your library until you exile cards with a total mana value of 4 or greater. And then, of course, you can cast any number of those spells from among them for free. Once you then manage to resolve this with Paradigm, that means that every turn for the rest of the game, you can cast this for free. So if you manage to actually get this to go off, you can start getting an insane amount of value if Fin Fang Foom stays. And even if he doesn't, you can just start blowing up everything basically for free. And then the rest of your mana you just use to whatever you need to get your victory. Now, let's assume that, again, we're running into situations where maybe like Fin Fang Foom doesn't survive, or maybe, again, they're blowing up all of our other creatures. I know we don't have that many, but the ones we do have, sometimes if we can't get some hits in, then we're going to have to go to Plan B. So Plan B for the deck is, once we ramp out enough, we can use our Den of the Bugbears. That can help us just go wide, turn these on, and of course use them to create some Goblin creature tokens. The Den of the Bugbear itself is a 3/2 Goblin creature itself when you turn it on, so then we can just hopefully maybe just go wide with some tokens and blow out the game. It's a janky plan, but it can work if we need to in a pinch. For the rest of our mana base, otherwise, it's going to be just their usual fare for any budget deck. So 10 mountains, 4 forests, Darksteel Citadel is our indestructible artifact land. So this is the reason why we wanted this one. For this one, if you do have to target, say, like with Avengers Disassembled or Cleansing Wildfire any land and maybe you can't blow up your opponents, target your own here that's indestructible, and you can also ramp yourself out, which helps speed up your game plan. And of course, if we do need some more land destruction, we have Volatile Fault if we just want to do something that maybe is just an ability. Because sometimes, again, if your opponent sees the targeting with like Creeping Mold coming a mile away, then that kind of stinks for your deck because that means that you're going to have to go with this instead. But even so, it still helps us out just the same. Let's see, Dense Planet, time to pawns out all over the place. Yes, we do. It's been actually a while since we've done land destruction, like a proper, real land destruction deck. So this one I'm actually excited for. I don't know if it's going to work, but I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can make it work. Oh, Jock says, oh, the YouTube channel with Jeffrey Martin. Actually, I don't. I do apologize for that, Jock. I don't know. Actually, in this day, since I've been mostly doing my own content, I kind of don't really follow others. So, yeah, apologize on that. But it's also just because I keep working on my own stuff. So, I guess that's kind of like where I'm at right now. But again, thanks for enlightening me. I appreciate that, by the way. Now, before we get started again, for the sideboard, if you do want to play this in best of 3 and you want to keep messing with your opponent, you need to adjust your game plan, we'll also throw in 2 extra copies of Firebending Lesson. So if they're very creature heavy, you can bring these in. If they have graveyard shenanigans, bring in your Soul Guide Lanterns. If they have a lot of maybe tokens and they're going wide, bring in Iroh's Demonstration to deal 4 damage to a creature, or you can just do 1 damage to each creature they control. So good for just blowing away the whole board. Origin of Metal Bending protects Fin Fang Foom, or just use it as artifact or enchantment hate. Remember that, again, because of Fin Fang Foom's ability, you can also target additional times and make copies with this if you're targeting an artifact. So that actually helps you out, again, just to get more value out of the card. And then finally, at the end of it, it's going to be Weathered Runestone here. This means that all non-land permanent cards in graveyards and libraries cannot enter the battlefield. This actually can mess with our game plan to a degree. I mean, not that much, because the way Improvisation Capstone works is you exile cards first, and then you can cast them. So that does mean we can bypass our own Weathered Runestone. But the real reason why we want this is also because players cannot cast spells from graveyards or libraries. So if your opponent's getting cheeky, maybe Soul-Guide Lanterns, I don't know, not enough, you can use the Weathered Runestone to just make sure you can lock out their deck from doing anything kind of like shenanigans, shaky-wise. But otherwise, that's the whole game plan, everybody. Jock, I talk really fast? Yeah, I'm aware of that. I know I do, so sorry if anybody is not used to me talking fast. I just, naturally, that's just how I am. I honestly don't know how to turn it off. Yeah. The only time I feel like I don't talk fast is if I'm not confident in what I'm talking about, and I kind of like fumble a little bit more, I've noticed. Anytime I talk about something I know, I'm more likely to talk very, very quick. I mean, I'll try to slow myself down a little bit if I can consciously remember that. But, yeah, that is me. Okay, any case, let's see. Can our No More Lands deck in Pioneer, just for now, we're playing casual, do its thing? So let's think of this as like, for the budget players out there, this is your warm-up games. We'll see again how well it does, but don't worry. Once we get to the halfway point of the stream, we will upgrade the deck and show you, if you really like what we are playing today, how you can take it to the next level and get even more nastier. But okay, let's see. First opponent, getting lined up here. Let's see. Come on. All right. First game for the day, everybody. Let's lock in and let's see how well our deck can do. Okay, so got the Tablet of Discoveries, got Avengers Assembled. Okay, Cleansing Wildfire. We do have our first of many land destruction cards. We got the tablet, that's cool. No creatures in hand, but that's okay. Oh, our opponent is... okay. Looks like our opponent's playing a gimmick deck, and this is where I'm going to say right now where the deck kind of can get a little bit clunky. So say you're facing off an opponent that's like playing a gimmick deck like this. That means that, oh boy, it's going to be hard for us to strip mine them if they're playing this many lands. But we'll give it a shot. Again, this is non-ranked for now, but we will be playing ranked in a little bit. I just want to see how annoying this is going to get. So for now, blow up the forest. If nothing else, we can at least stop them from doing their game plan. Hopefully. Alright, Cleansing Wildfire does its thing. So, how many basics do they probably have in this pile? I don't even know what they're trying to do. Oh, okay, we got Fin Fang Foom. That's good. That helps us out a lot. Okay. Cityscape. Okay, so... we'll play Collector's Vault first. Alright, so opponent's also going to start fetching out their lands. Ugh. So this is where land destruction can be not that good. In situations like this where your opponent already is playing either a gimmick, if you're playing landfall itself, then your deck's going to feel a little sad. That doesn't mean you can't win. You're just going to have to work a lot harder to do it. Or, again, we can also try it another way too, which I'll talk about in a second. Tablet of Discovery. Okay. Mill. Okay, we did manage to mill something I want to use, but I can't. Okay, so Avengers is assembled. So instead, how do we do this here? We'll target our own land. Okay, so when you target your own land that's indestructible, you basically get a free land drop off of that, so that's good. We lose the Creeping Mold, unfortunately. That's okay. What is our opponent playing? I'm just trying to figure out what their gimmick is. Mossborn Hydra. Okay. Okay, I see what they're doing here. Alright, it's fine. So that means we have to blow up the Hydra now. We cannot afford to let it survive. Okay. So, get the forest. Okay, we have enough to do this. Fin Fang Foom. You thought this was Pokemon for a moment there? I mean, to be honest, like, with the way the game goes these days, sometimes you do feel like these cards can feel a little Pokemon-ish. In any case, okay, so we came here for one reason, everybody. We came here to do Avengers Disassembled and Fin Fang Foom shenanigans. So we will choose, of course, both, because this is what we want. Okay, Swamp. All right, so we get the copy. Yeah. Mossborn Hydra. So it will go off here, but do we get to blow it away? Or did we completely screw ourselves over here? Wait. Wait, the math works, does it? Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh. Okay, wait. Does it die? It does not die. Okay, well, well, that's awkward. Maybe I should have not copied it? I don't know. Alright. Well, Arena found the one person that stopped us here. Wow. Okay, well, that's a very embarrassing first game. Of all the games we fight against, it had to be a landfall deck with basics. Okay, not the matchup you want. Not the matchup you want, but that's okay. It's okay, everybody. All right, we're shaking it off. We're going to try again. We will strip mine someone and land destruction our way to victory some way, somehow. Don't worry. We will do it. We totally will. We got to. Okay. So, question for everybody, if you've seen it already. Now that all of The Hobbit has been revealed, is there any cards you're looking forward to next week when we start live streaming The Hobbit? What is there? Is there anything out there you're interested in seeing us play? Let me know in the comments, everyone. I would love to hear from you. Fuck, my Marvel was the last thing up in my head. Really now? Okay. Well, I mean, we are using cards from the Marvel set, so we'll see. Okay, finally, we have a regular opponent. That's good. They're a mountain. What are they playing? Okay. Okay, more basics. It's fine, I guess. Mountain there. Collector's Vault. Okay. I'm going to be a little bit slow here. But that's okay. Ooh, Tablet Discovery. That's not too bad. We won't give away that we have Force just yet. Tablet Discovery. Nice. That does stick. We get Cathartic Pyre, which we will... I guess we'll just use it now. Discard... What do we discard here? Okay. Discard one Fin Fang Boom to draw a new card. Okay, we got an Avengers Disassembled. Okay, so... Our opponent probably now knows what we're going to try to do here. So, in that case... Do we do this now? Okay, well, I mean, we came here for a reason. So, Fin Fang Foom. Coming in. Planes. What is our opponent playing? They're playing basics too. Jeez. I put together a land destruction deck hoping to blow up away greedy mana bases, and we're facing off against all of the opponents that have basics. That's a little clunky for us, but that's okay. We'll still make it work, everybody. Okay, Avengers Assembled. Doing our thing again, so we'll blow away the planes. We copy. Okay. Spiraling Overseer goes bye-bye. They will get another basic out, that's fine. We're just trying to strip mine them completely. It's going to take a little while, though, but we got it. Nice. Okay, anything else, opponents? More lands? What's your game called? I also subscribe. Well, thank you for the subscription there, Jock. The game is called Magic the Gathering Arena. So it's a trading card game that's been around actually longer than even Pokemon TCG. We've been around for quite a while. Okay, we swing here. Push them to 16. Okay. So far, so good. If our opponent is playing more creatures, we can definitely get around this. Tranquil Cove. That's cute. Opponent, do you have anything else? Okay, Fabloom Trick. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I mean, that's cute, but that's not enough to stop us. So, once again, we will... Actually, how do we do this here? I actually don't even care about the Land of War anymore, so we'll just do our thing here. So, Tranquil Cove. I'm sorry, opponents. We got to do this. Fairies go bye-bye from the 3 damage. They lose a land. They dig out a land. Okay, that's fine. Pull away the rest of the board. All right, nice. We got rid of their dual land. We're going to strip mine them sooner or later. There we go. Big swing here. Down to 10. Nice. Okay, so we're in a pretty good spot right now. I don't know what the Gold Vein pick is for. I feel like our opponent's just playing some kind of jank pile, which makes me kind of feel a little bad. But, I mean, it happens. Sometimes you play like these beginner players. Collector's Vault. Okay, draw a card, discard a card. We'll toss away the Vault. Leave a treasure. Okay, our turn. Okay, so we have now more than enough lands. So we'll just see what we can do here. Just gonna get our swings in while we can. Oh, famed blue trick again. Okay. That's annoying. So they tap us down. I guess we'll just do this now. Collector's Vault. Draw another card. Throw away the other volatile fault. Leave behind a treasure. And pass here. You like my videos. Hope you keep making things in the future. Well, thank you for that, Jock. I appreciate that, by the way. Let's see. Anokayo Gem City. Hello, my fire friend. Good afternoon. How you doing today? Hope we're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Thanks again for joining us. What's up, bro? It's been a while. It has been a while, so I appreciate you being here. We're just trying to see if we can blow up our opponent's lands, but they're playing a very janky plan here. But, I mean, it works. Sort of. Okay, so from here, I guess we have the mana for it. Dazzling Angel goes bye-bye. Nice. Down. Okay. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay, that's cute too. So, play our mountain. Get that double red. We will blow away an island. And blow away another island. Alright. Well, I mean, we are blowing up lands. We came here for that, and it is working. I was hoping we'd get something greedier, but... Okay. Yeah, we get a card draw for that. That's good. Okay, get another one. Alright. Plan's working, sort of. Okay, Spider Manifestation. Ironically, these are actually pretty good for us for this game. They have reach, so that's actually very helpful for us. Opponent, do you block? They block. There he goes, bye-bye. And we pass here. Can't even swing, opponents. We have stuff on the backswing here. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought they were angels. No, they're just a flyers deck. Like, just straight up flyers with a cat. Okay. Meow, meow. Okay, they're all tapped out again. Can't really swing, because they will lose their creatures, but we will do some Collector's Vault shenanigans. Throw away the forest. Okay, Creeping Mold, that's not too bad. So let's see. Tablet of Discovery first. What do we mill? Something good. Okay, didn't really do that. Okay, Darksteel Citadel. And, okay, I guess we'll just blow up lands now? Like, just straight up actually blowing up lands. Okay, untap those, which is nice. And then, there we go. Down. Down. Okay, so we kind of, we're keeping them in check here as much as we can. Some big swing here. They can block our Spider Manifestations with Period Eagle. But Fin Fang Foom's going to get through sooner or later. Oh, okay. Down to 9. Okay. Opponent is being very obnoxious. But little by little, we are trying our hardest to get through this. Jock, I've been helping YouTubers since I was 2, and I like helping people. Do you know Yub the YouTuber? Actually, I don't. You'd be surprised. I'm in my own little bubble, if you will. So do apologize on that, Jock. I'm not. It's not that I'm. Oh, okay. Okay, thank goodness. Our opponent has given up now. So, yay! First win for the day, everybody. We got our first victory. Yeah. All right. We blew up some lands and we got our victory. Not the most exciting one, but hey, a win is a win. All right. So get our stuff there. Nice. All right. Let's continue on. Maybe this will be the beginning of our win streak for today. Let's see. Okay. I do appreciate the positivity there. Okay, so shaking it off now. Let's see if we can just get back in the zone and hopefully we can get some more wins for today. So as you see, the deck can do stuff. The deck is, again, it's not anything super crazy, but it does work when it works. Although, as you kind of see, even against janky opponents, I mean, the deck is not the most refined. But hey, if you do like the deck, I think it's only like, what, $62 in paper for Pioneer? That's pretty good, actually. That's not too bad. Okay, so for now, we've got our lands, which is good. We need a third land to get to the Land of War and the Creeping Mold, so we'll keep what we have. Okay, so play Den of the Bugbear first. Okay, opponent, bring it on. What you got? This man's community is full of great people. It is Den Splinter, and I appreciate that, by the way. Okay, Dark Steel... Okay, more basics. Okay, So, I think we'll do it this way. So this is the other way you can use your land destruction. If you're having trouble getting your stuff out, we can actually target our own thing, like this. It's indestructible, so we just basically get a free land ramp. We'll get out forest, so Land of War Visionary can come out. Oh, beautiful. We got another mountain. Okay, nice. So now we're definitely ramping. So far so good. They go to 19. Oh, they missed their land drop? Even better. Okay, so we're actually on pretty good track right now. Let's see. What do we want? I guess we'll play Land of War Visionary now. Okay, draw another card off of that. Cool. Okay, disassembled. We got our Avengers. That's great. So now all we just got to do is just start building up stuff. Wait, already? Oh, opponent, we just got started. Oh, I guess they probably missed their land drops. That's probably what happened there. Oh, well. I'll take that win. It's still a win. Okay, so far, the budget deck feels pretty good here in casual. If we're feeling zesty, we may actually just jump to ranked already. Jock, he was kind of funny to me, yeah, but he hasn't uploaded as much as he did. Okay, so he kind of just did this thing, kind of just slowed down, huh? Did you know that I'm going to the movies to want to watch Toy Story 5? Oh, you are? Okay, well, have fun with that. I actually have not had a chance to see Toy Story 5. I hear a lot of good things. But also, what is it? For me, still debating if I also want to see Spider-Man. Only just because for me, being that I'm an old fireball, the movies are a little on the expensive side these days. But I'm sure you don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's see. What do you want to do here? So Go Shintai here. A little tough to take down with our stuff. We're only doing 3 damage, and they have 4 toughness. Okay, so instead, what do we want to do here? I think we'll just hold our hand. We're probably going to have to just start digging through our deck. Spirit Oasis, all right. Annoying. That's okay. They get 2 cards off of that. So they're a Shrines deck. They can't do any damage to us, which is fine. We'll just Cathartic Pyre now. We'll throw away 1 extra Fin Fang Foom and throw away... Ugh, I don't want to throw away the Cleansing Wildfire. We might have to, though. But first we'll throw away the other Cathartic Pyre. Draw 2 more. Okay. Down to the Bugbear. Not ideal, but okay. It still can help, sort of. Okay. Yeah. A little clunky here. So instead, we're just going to pass. Okay. So if they start getting their shrines to go off, we're going to be in trouble. Okay, Kyoshi Island Plaza, which I realize our deck is not very well equipped with, is we're not good at dealing with enchantments. Okay. Opponent gets 3 on the Kyoshi Island, so that means they get a lot of lands. If we can get out Fin Fang Foom, then maybe we have a shot. All depends on what our opponent does here. Okay. They get all the lands they need. Joy. Okay. Still can't do anything yet. Is your character a meteor or a fire? Good question. So, I am a fireball. I'm just a little fireball. That is what I am. Okay, so we didn't get our land drop, so Tablet Discovery. Come on, land. Yay! Okay. Good. Okay, so from here, I think we'll probably have to do this now. So, blow up that swamp. Too bad, opponent. You lose your swamp there. Hopefully they don't have any more. If they have any more, though, then we're in trouble. Toots. Okay, that's fine. So from here... Okay, they got a White Lowe's hideout. I could blow that up. That's not a problem. Yeep! Okay. They got a lot of monks now. They have prowess, which means they will get stronger as the game goes on. See? You can see. They get stronger now. Ugh. Not looking good for us. Not looking good. Ooh, boy. We might be in trouble. Can't do any damage yet. Do they mill us? Do they mill? No, they don't. Okay, Darksteel Citadel. So play that. Okay, well, I guess we came here for a reason, everybody. So Fin Fang Foom. Okay. Dragon does survive. So we'll start blowing up stuff here. Okay, Cleansing Wildfire. White Lotus Hideout. Opponents. Shoot the Sheriff. Oh, okay, Fire Bending Lesson. I might as well just do this now. Take out one monk. The others all get pumped up. We lose Fin Fang Fu, but we did get the copy to go off, so that's not bad. Alright, we still get some card draw for that. But we're not looking too good. Opponent is all in on Shrines. Okay, Creeping Mold. Our only shot at dealing with these enchantments is Creeping Mold, but we do not have nearly enough to stop a whole Shrines deck. Yeesh. Alright. Let's see. Can we at least survive? Or are we cooked? Okay, Northern Air Temple. They make more tokens. They get more lands. Joy. We get drained. Oh, we're cooked. Yeah. Dang. Shrines. Even on a budget, they're so good. Ugh. Ouch. And we take another L. It's okay, everyone. It's okay. No big deal. Again, that's why we're playing this budget deck in casual. Just to at least give you an idea of what the deck is trying to do. But, you know what? I kind of want to see. Let's see. Oh, wait. Actually, this was a lie, too. They were saying today was supposed to be like, oh, excited to play the latest set? So are our streamers. They did not do any early stream events for The Hobbit, which is kind of awkward that they put that up there. I don't know why they did that. As you can see on here, yeah, they say streamers, but they did not do an event for this week. I don't know why. Does anybody actually know why that was not a thing this year? I don't know. Let me know. Any case, rambling aside, let's go ahead. Let's jump into a couple more games. Let's just keep it going. Just have a little bit more fun with this deck. But so far, the deck feels fun if we get the right matchup. Excuse me. Jock, you sound like a YouTuber that I used to watch all the time, but he doesn't upload. So I used to have Twitch. You have? Okay. Sometimes I don't know how I feel about Twitch. Sometimes Twitch feels fun. Sometimes Twitch feels like absolute poop. Absolute duty. Because sometimes I can get some people to chat with me on Twitch, but right now YouTube feels like a much better platform to chat with people. I mean, hey, y'all are from YouTube, so appreciate y'all being here, by the way. Okay, opponent played a Blossoming Sands. That's cute. Start with a Mountain. Okay, so we have the Avengers disassembled. We even have the capstone. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through this all, but we'll try. Helpful Hunter. What could that mean? Okay, Cathartic Pyre. We will wait for a second here to see what they play. If they play more creatures, we're going to save that Avengers disassembled. Okay. Do we take the hits? Actually, let's take out that cat. Kitty cat goes bye-bye. No damage to us. Do they play anything else with their 3 mana? Nope. Oh, they do. Okay. Another kitty cat. Meow, meow. Anything else, opponents? Savannah. Okay, so they are a cat deck. That's fun. Okay. Jock, I play a lot of games too, but I want to know if you know what Watch Dogs 2 is. I do know what Watch Dogs 2 is. I've never played it, though. I mean, if I actually had to be honest, the games I chose, like if I'm not playing this, I mean, I play other games too, but I play a variety of stuff when I'm not actually streaming, believe it or not. Although sometimes if I had more time, I would love to stream other games besides this gun. But Magic the Gathering is my main game. This is my main game I play because this is what I like to do my YouTube videos on. Okay, opponent is swinging. We will... do we take the hits? Do we block? No, we won't block. Down to 15. Volatile Faults. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we do this now? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to calculate here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Llanowar Visionary. Draw into the card off of that. Spider Manifestation. Okay. Okay, I think we're good now. This actually now provides us everything we need. We have all of our ramp. So that means that for 7 mana, next turn we can be able to cast this, and we can get some really nasty stuff going. It all depends on what our opponent plays here. Opponents, what you got? You have unflinching courage. Okay. Opponent's swinging big here. So let's see. Can we take the hits? Okay. We'll try. Does our opponent have any kind of sneaky stuff? They only have 2 mana open. Oh, they do. Falls out. Dang. Wow, they got the drop on us there. No. Oh, I was just one turn away from doing our thing. Okay. All right. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's okay. We're not going to be mad. We're going to be cool about it. Okay. Ooh, free card. Okay. Got Shuri. That's cute. Okay. That's fine. No big deal, everybody. We're going to keep trying. We're going to try a little bit more with this one, but we will be playing an upgraded version of the deck in a little bit. So, if nothing else, the deck is doing its thing, which is what we're hoping for. We will definitely get some more power out of it soon. Jog. I also play a lot of Xbox games because the only other console I have. Okay. I actually used to have an Xbox for a while, but I didn't play it that much these days, so I kind of sold it off online. Do kind of miss it sometimes, but with the money that I sold the Xbox for, I decided, you know what, I'm going to upgrade my PC. So now I have a much more stronger PC for all of my gaming there. Anything I don't have on my PC, I have a Switch 2. Although I keep debating, does anybody actually want to see me do like Switch 2 games? Like, I don't know, like Pokemon or, I don't know. What else do I play on there? Like Star Fox? Do want to show that off. Do love that. But yeah. Xbox went bye-bye for more money for a better PC. But I think for me, that was probably the right decision. Okay, Swamp. Valgavoss Faithful. Okay. Ooh, Reanimator deck. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get around that. Depends on what our opponent tries to play here. Okay, so they are playing Hidden Necropolis. Okay, so they're going to try to do some shenanigans here. Firebending Lesson. Okay, Faithful goes bye-bye. Their deck is also another gimmicky one because it's 128 cards. Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay, everybody. Spider Manifestation. We will still make it work. Okay. What else is our opponent playing here? Virtue Persistence. Okay, it's fine. We'll play Volatile Vault. Force them to lose the Necropolis. They tap for mana. They get their land blown up. Jock, do we know what Gary's Mod is? Oh, I definitely know what Gary's Mod is. In fact, I am old enough to remember when Gary's Mod was brand new. God, it's been so long. Ugh, I'm so old, by the way. Very old. But yeah, I do remember. That sounds like it was like forever ago. Okay, so for now, Llanowar Visionary. Put this down, draw another card. Come on, lands. Okay. Not the land I want, but that's okay. We'll make that work. It's okay. Okay, so we got right now 1, 2, 3, 4. Unstoppable Slasher. Okay. So from here... Okay, we got the mountain. That's good. So from there... Fin Fang Fu. We'll try this once. No attacks yet. Okay. The hope now is we can Avengers Disassemble next turn. And that should be enough. Oh, Blaze of Aqua's Laws. Ugh. We have to block here, otherwise we die. Okay. We lose our elf there, but that's okay. Because we have exactly what we need. Okay. We came here for this once again, everyone. Both choices are picked. Take that, opponent. We lose one swamp. So Unstoppable Slasher will die here. So the trigger does go off. That goes on the stack, and that's perfect because he comes back, but he gets blown away again, and now he's gone completely. Take that, opponents. Too bad. Swing here. Boom. Down to 17. All right. We're looking good. We're looking good. Anything else, opponents? Mortar Surprise. Okay, okay. Try to get tricky here, opponents. Okay. Still not going to stop you, though, because here's what we can do again. I get to do it all over again. Okay. We'll blow up another land. So Unstoppable Slasher goes bye-bye again. Oh, this is funny. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's not like anything crazy, but it's just hilarious because our opponent spent the time to bring back that one creature, and we just blew it up again. Yeah, the trigger goes off again, comes back, blow up again, and it's gone. Take that. Okay, now it's gone. Big swing here. At a 10. Ooh, we're close. 2 more swings and we get the win. Opponent, what you gonna do? Enduring Tenacity. All right, that's the choice. So let's see. We can just swing here. Down to 3. All right, opponents, you have 1 turn left. 1 turn to stop us. Do they have what it takes? Bloodthirsty Conqueror, okay. Okay, we turn on Out of Desperation. Den of the Bugbear. Block it here. Creature dies, but it does come back as an enchantment. That's annoying, by the way, but that's okay. They have to block here with the Bloodthirsty Conqueror. That's fine. We lose our Fin Fang Foom, but we do have another one ready to go. Okay, Fin Fang Foom number 2. We're still in this fight. Not giving up just yet. Enduring Tenacity again. All right. An opponent has had enough, and they knew we were going to get the win on that swing there. All right. We did it. Yay! Nice. We got him. That was a good one. Jock, I know what Half-Life 2 is, and it used to be a Half-Life on. That is correct. Gary's mod was based off of Half-Life way back in the day. Do you know my aunt's kind of a PC player too? Oh, she is? Well, if you don't want me asking, do you know what games that she plays? Is she more of like an old school player like I am? Because I've been playing like video games since I was like 6. But for me, 6 years old was like long time ago. Okay, so I think from here, we'll try to get a couple more games in with the budget build, and I think we'll be ready to go for the upgraded one that we'll talk about in just a moment. So again, very cheap, and if you do like what this deck does, and you don't want to spend a lot, I will leave, of course, a link in the details below once the live stream is over about showing you how you can actually get value out of this yourself. All right, so for now, let's see, what do we got here? Okay, so we got Fin Fang Foom, that's good. Got our burn spells, land destruction, looking good. This looks good. Play our Den of the Bugbear first to start it off, and we'll see what our opponents got. Bring it on, opponents. Okay. Oh. Self-mill? All right. Huh. I think for that, maybe we might try to ramp ourselves out, so we'll do that instead. Okay, let's do our ramp. Get out a forest. All right, Spider Manifestation, that's great. Okay. Mulch. Okay. Opponent's just digging out everything. Okay, so how do we do this here? Okay. Tablet Discovery. Mill a card. What do we mill? Land War Visionary. Unfortunately, that wasn't quite what we wanted to mill out, but that's okay. We'll play the Manifestation. So that means we have next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In theory, 6. Wall of Lost Thoughts. That's fine. More milling. Huh. Okay. We're trying to figure out our opponent's strategy here. Okay. Okay, untap. Nice. So with that, we can Creeping Mold. So with that, blow away their lands. Opponent was like, I don't want to deal with this. I'll take that. I'll still take that. But that's what you want to do. You kind of want to make them so salty that they just quit on the spot. I'll take that. That's what I wanted. Okay, I wanted that victory today at least. Got the salty win. Okay, cool. All right, so keep it going. Pretty good, huh? I'm enjoying this deck. Not anything super crazy or combo-y, but I am enjoying the fact that we can just keep doing this to our opponents. It feels so dirty, but I love it. Chris Grainer, nice win. It was a nice win, and thank you for that. And how are you doing today, my fire friend? Thanks again for joining us today. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. She usually plays Cyberpunk and Solitaire and some other games. Okay, oh, she plays Cyberpunk, huh? Again, never played Cyberpunk, but at the time when that came out, my PC was not strong enough to actually run Cyberpunk. But I think with my build right now, I should be able to have no problem running it. Although, the PC game I'm kind of actually playing right now is, again, like, I'm a Resident Evil fan. So, I don't know if you know of Resident Evil, Jock, but that is my jam. That's been now my, like, fun game that I play whenever I don't want to, like, record or do content. When I just want to take a break, that's usually what I've been playing so far. And it's been a lot of fun for me to replay that game. Never get tired of that one. Ooh, okay, so they're playing with a greedy mana base here. This is the mana base you want to fight against. The mana bases that have greed like this. Okay. Now we're in the right matchup here. Okay, Cleansing Wildfire. Take that, opponents. Blowing up your lands. Hopefully it packed enough basics. Okay, so they got a mountain. That's fine. Okay. So for here, plan should be Furdokor. Okay. Got another forest. That's good. So we'll play the forest. Play Land of War Visionary. Draw another card off of that. We still got a full hand, which is good. Got another Cleansing Wildfire. That's great, by the way. Okay. Opponent. Silvergold Charm. Annoying, but not the worst. Not sure what they're going to play, but okay, we'll find out soon. All right, so for that, we will Cleansing Wildfire again. Let's see, what do we blow up here? Sanctum goes bye-bye. Nice. Opponent's going to have to dig out another land. Okay. Play the Spider Manifestation. Okay. So little by little, we are just trying to strip them of their resources. We got a couple now so far, which is good. But they still have a Furdokor, so what are they playing? Not quite sure. Sundown Pass, okay. If this survives, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they don't. Okay. Inevitable defeats. I have no idea what our opponent's playing right now. It feels like it's just a pile, but okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this here? I think Tablet of Discovery. We mill a card. Okay. Ooh, Cleansing Wildfire again. I'll take that. So, blow up Pathway Land. Okay. We're just trying to stay ahead of the game here as much as we can. Okay. All right, so our opponent did not dig out any more basics, so I mean, we strip mined them now. So now we have exactly what we want. We got them right where we want them. All we just got to do is get through a couple more lands and we should be able to completely stop them. Okay. All right. Opponent trying to get some value here. That's fine. Okay, so Fin Fang Foom. Okay. Opponents. Okay, so for this, we will... How do we do this here? So... Creeping Mold. We will blow up a Sundown Pass. And that copies itself. And opponent has had enough. Yes! Yeah! That's what we wanted. All right, round of applause for that one there. There you go. So this is the matchup you wanted. Because your opponent here, see, they're playing a greedy mana base. They're not playing really any basics, and we just keep blowing up all their stuff until they are out of basics. So, very nice. We managed to get that one. I'm happy with that one, by the way. Very, very nice. Yuki Bloodborne Gaming. Hello, my fire friend. Good afternoon. How you doing today? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. Thanks again for joining us. Sneaks in to steal your chicken nugs while throwing disgruntled crabs. What? Wait, why would you take my nuggets? Well, joke's on you. I have grown-up adult chicken nuggets. Wait, what are those called, basically? Like chicken tenders. There you go. Wait, why did I say it that way? I mean, I was going to say right now, like, chicken tenders are like grown-up chicken nuggets. Do you not agree? So, wait. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Any case, rambling aside, let's get one more game in with the budget deck. And then once we do that, then we'll play an upgraded version of the deck. But there we go. So far, the deck feels pretty good. But again, that was a good example earlier about what happens when you blow up again mana from someone that's being very, very greedy. Okay, let's see if we can do it one more time, at least on the budget. And we will definitely get a much more stronger deck in a moment. Let's see. Let's see. Logging in. Okay, so Fin Fang Foom, which is great. Darksteel Citadels. We got the Cleansing Wildfire. And we got 2 Firebending Lessons. So if our opponent is going to play creatures, Fountain of Renewal. And even if they don't, that's okay. We have everything we need. Okay. Opponent, what you got? Mountain. Shaper Sanctuary, okay. Cleansing Wildfire again. So for here, we will actually Cleansing Wildfire ourselves. Okay, so we will get out a green, get a forest, and draw another card. That's cool. Okay, we got everything we need for the next turn. This should be good. Oh, the Bogle player from Twitter. Hey, okay, well, there you go. Appreciate you being here, by the way. Okay, so, Fin Fang Foom. We came here to blow up land, so that's what we're hoping to do. Have a mountain, some forests. Okay, ooh, they're drawing a card. All right, opponent is going to try to stop us here, I think. Okay, another mountain. Let's see, can we blow up their lands? Fin Fang Foom's going to have to survive here for just a moment. Okay, oh, they're a dinosaur deck, okay. All right, all right. So with that, we'll play, let's see, Volatile Fault. Spider Manifestation, okay. Cleansing Wildfire. And then we copy it. Get the other mountain. Take that, opponent. Okay, opponents. What you digging out? Okay, so they did get him another mountain. Okay. Blow up their other land. That's good. So that completely also shuffles away their... that shuffled away their dinosaur, which is also the reason why we wanted that. Beautiful. Okay, now we're in a good spot here. Boom. Take that. Down to 17. Okay, so far so good. We set ourselves up there for success. Yuki, but yeah, I just hope something gets nicked from Historic. Oh, this is the Dino Goes Burr Marauding Raptor. Yeah, it is. It took me a second to go like, wait, what deck is this? Oh, okay. Well, either way, we're still going to try to push through it. Whenever this creature is dealt damage. Okay. Okay, Firebending Lesson now. Yes, they get to draw a card off of that, but again, small price to pay. We get rid of that Raptor now. That'll hurt less than later on. So they can't blow up Fin Fang Foom. Manifestation goes bye-bye. Annoying, but that's okay. Okay, so no pings. Down to 19. Okay, so from here, we will Cathartic Pyre. Take out the Forerunner. Yes, they get to draw another card off of that. That's annoying. It's fine, though. It's fine. Okay, down. We will play Llanowar Visionary. Draw another card off of that. Swing here. Boom. Down to 12. Nice. Whew. Okay. Jock, do you know bad who does bad things, guy? I can be moderator. You want to be a moderator, you say? For me? Oh, you don't have to do that. We're all good right here, right now. Appreciate that, by the way. Okay. Opponent is trying to do their thing here. We need to prevent them from doing so. So, Firebending Lesson for full power. Let's see. Actually, what do we want here? You know what? Actually, we'll take out Knight of the Stampede. We got to make sure they're paying full price. No cheapening or cost their opponents. Okay. Out of the way. Swing with Fin Fang Foom. Down to 7. We're hanging in there. We're almost there. If we can get at least one more land destruction spell, that would actually be perfect. Yuki. All it takes is to kill Marauding Raptor before the combo can resolve. That is also true. But for now, they haven't managed to get it. All we've just been trying to do is at least slow them down by forcing them to pay full price for their dinos. All right, Knight of the Stampede in again. Ugh. Cheapens their costs, but not the worst. They had to spend a lot just to get that going. Okay, Rip Draw Raptor. So if they swing with Regisaur, ping the Raptor, draw a card, I'm guessing? Yep. Sounds about right. Okay. They draw a card. Okay. If we have an Avengers disassembled, that alone actually would be great for our deck. That actually would be our perfect card right now. I don't know if the odds of getting it right now, but I'd love to. Jock. You know, one thing that I've been trying to do on YouTube, make a YouTube channel, but I guess, what, I can't. Aw. I mean, you can totally do it. It's not easy. And I will tell you right now, as a person, Jock, that I've been doing this now for almost, oh boy. I actually have been doing this now for 6 years. So not streaming for 6 years, but I've just been making YouTube videos since like 2020. And I can tell you right now, As old as I'm getting, I'm enjoying it, but it's actually a lot of hard work. Even if you're not doing it like all the time, all day, every day, it is still a lot of work, especially if you're going to do it by yourself. So again, I'm not saying don't do it, but just know it's going to be a lot of hard work. If you're okay with that. Tablet of Discovery. Okay, mill something good. Come on. Come on. Please? Dang. All right, we just got a forest. Nothing crazy. I guess we'll do this now. All right, we'll just turn it on now. We got to force through the damage. No matter what. Big swing here. We make a token. We just need 2 points of damage to get through the blockers, and we can win. They shock. Ugh. So they do block both. Okay. Go to 2. All right, they trigger off again. We lose our creatures. Oh, man, but we're so close, though. Come on, deck. Don't fail me now. We're so close. So close. 3 cards in hand, opponent. What do you got? Polyraptor. Ew. All right. So what do? They ping off the Polyraptor? That makes a copy. But they can't go infinite. So we go to 5. Did we win? Druid of the Cowl. Okay. Okay, we did win. Yay! Okay. Aw, opponent, I was about to do my Adventures Assembled there. That's okay, everybody. It's okay. We still got the win. Whew! That was too close. We actually almost lost that one, but hey, I'll take it. The win is the win. Whew. Oh, man. We were so ready to do the Avengers Disassembled shenanigans again. But that's okay, everybody. It's okay. We still got the win. That's all that matters. Certainly can be a pain. Yeah, it can be a pain. Screens from ad jail. Oof. Yikes. Yeah. Sorry about that. Jock, yeah. It doesn't, but it doesn't because every time I do, my parents realize and then they delete it. Oh, okay, your parents. Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell you to don't listen to your parents. You should definitely listen to your parents. I would say as a person that does this, I don't do it, and I'll tell you, and again, I'm not sure how old you are, Jock, but I'll be honest with you. I do this because I have some extra free time when I do my regular big boy job. Because I have actually a regular job I work like any other parent does, and I do that usually on the night side. So the afternoons, like right now, is usually the best time I can do some little bit of streaming, a little bit of YouTube here and there. But this is something I do part-time just when I have a little bit of extra time in the day and I have fun. Unfortunately, though, I can't do it all the time because you got to take care of other things in life. So again, got to do, like got to go to work and we got to, make other money for like actual real stuff I need, to buy food for myself and make sure I can live. But ideally, I would love to do this again all the time as like an actual person that does this as a real job. But unfortunately, that dream right now is still a ways away. So for now, got to work hard doing other stuff and just do this when I can. I would recommend for you, and however you want to listen to me on this, again, like I'm just like a little fireball on the internet, but make sure to, again, work hard to do something you really want to do in life. No matter how hard it can be, you can do anything you can if you really want to put yourself out there. So give it a shot. Don't be afraid to do stuff. But if your parents don't want you to do something like this, I can totally understand why they don't want you to. Not everyone is going to be successful being a YouTuber. So just be careful. I would say do something that will help you, feel happy in life, get a good job there. If you have the time, if you want to achieve this in the future, you totally can. But it's definitely not the easiest thing to do. It is a lot of hard work. And I only do it part-time. People that do it full-time, they have a lot of tough stuff they got to go through. But okay, I won't be too serious about that right now. Just want to, again, be honest with you as much as I can. So again, do your work, stay in school, get yourself some good education, and then when you feel comfy about it, if your parents allow you to, or if you're an adult at that point, then look at if you want to do YouTube stuff. It will be there for you. Don't worry. But in any case, okay, rambling aside as sounding like a lecturing Uncle Infernoman here. Moving on. So we actually did have a lot of fun with that budget deck we had earlier. But what if we take the time to upgrade this deck and make it even stronger than the previous version we just had? So we're going to show you right now. If you want to spend a little bit more in the game, and you are willing to, not going to lie, it's a little expensive. This is definitely going to be an upgraded version of the deck that we're going to play for the remainder of the stream. And we're going to be playing this now in ranked, so we're actually going to take it really seriously now. Jock. Let's see. No Price of Freedom? Oh, good question on that one. So the reason why we're not doing Price of Freedom is this is actually the Pioneer version of the deck. This is not standard. So the Pioneer version, we have access to Cleansing Wildfire, allowing us to draw a card. So that's the reason why we want it. And the other reason, which I'm glad you brought this up, Nick, is Cleansing Wildfire allows you to target your own lands. So that's the reason why you want it in Pioneer. Because if we can target our own lands, if we want to ramp and speed up the clock. So that's the reason why we're doing it that way. But good question on that one, though. Otherwise, if you're playing this in standard, yeah, then Price of Freedom is perfectly fine. But again, your mileage may vary depending on what you may see. Any case here, so for the remainder of the stream, as I mentioned, we're going to show you now how you can really make this stronger here. Yuki, Bloodborne Gaming, to quote Ray Bradbury, do what you love and love what you do, and you'll never work a day in your life. That is true, though. Very wise words, by the way. One time I was, hey, why is it not letting me use the little things on here? Little things, you say? I'm confused. Price of Freedom. Wait, but Price of Freedom. Hold on. There is one reason why I did not choose Price of Freedom. That's the reason why. Okay, so if you're playing in standard, this is fine, everyone. But we're playing in Pioneer, and the reason why I chose Cleansing Wildfire is the wording on Price of Freedom, and this is where I wanted to pick the other card, was destroy target artifact or land and opponent controls. So with Cleansing Wildfire, it just says destroy target land. So you can actually target your own land if you want to actually do some ramping. That's the reason why I'm choosing Cleansing Wildfire over Price of Freedom. It's just because, again, by targeting our own lands, we can ramp ourselves if we need to. Say like we need to get another mountain or whatever. That helps us out a ton. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, you can otherwise do whatever. Let's see. I think I'll cut one Volatile Fault. I need to put in a forest, just in case. In case we need to ramp into a forest. So we'll pick out, hold on, where's it at? Basic lands, okay. Basic forest, okay, there we go. Agree to that, okay, there we go, okay. So with that, this is here the upgraded version of the deck. We're going to do some quick little tweaks. So most of the deck, we're going to keep our spot removal, keep our ramp, keep our land destruction mostly as is. However, we're going to trim down one Tablet of Discovery, and we're going to add it instead a copy of Dire Strain Rampage here. The reason why you want this one is this one can destroy an artifact, enchantment, or land, so it's kind of like a cheaper version of the creeping molds, which is nice. But the main reason why you want this is also just because you can flash it back. So kind of think of this as like a 2-for-1. We only need one copy. If you want to do extra copies and remove the creeping molds, that's perfectly fine too. But you can get away with just at least one copy just to give you a little bit more of a boost there. Otherwise, we're going to trim down also one Fin Fang Foom, and we're going to make room for 2 copies of Thor, God of Thunder. So I love what this card does. We actually put together a deck tech around it if you haven't seen it already, but I love what this card can do. God Warrior Hero, 5/5, he has flying. When he enters, you exile an equipment, instant, or sorcery from your graveyard, and basically you can play that card again. So this means you get even more value out of that card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thor deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. So with him out and Fin Fang Foom, you have a plan B, or I guess you could say plan C, to the deck that allows you to then just burn out your opponent if you can't swing into them. So Creeping Mole can do 4 damage with Thor out. Improvisation Capstone can do 7 damage to their face if you want them to. And again, it goes from there. So that's the reason why we want Thor, God of Thunder. Kind of like just, again, an extra backup copy. So that's actually helpful for us. Otherwise, the rest of the upgrades in the main base are going to be to the mana itself, so we'll trim down a Den of the Bugbears, make room for Ahsoka's and Crucible of Defiance. If we need to make Spirit Tokens in a pinch, same with Beseiju here. This is yet another way you can destroy non-basic lands, and then make an opponent dig out some other basics. So that's actually good for us. We'll then trim down to 5 mountains, we'll trim down to 1 forest, and we'll throw in only a handful of dual lands that we can use to help us just curb out perfectly. So we have Stomping Grounds and Thornspire Verge as your lands of choice. If you want to use any of the other rare dual lands, be my guest, but these are probably the best ones I would recommend for you. Keep your Darksteel Citadels if you do need ramping on your own, and we'll trim down now to 3 Volatile Vaults, again for more non-basic land aid. So that is the main version of the deck. And then finally, as far as the upgrades, if you want to play this in best of 3, we're going to keep the Firebending Lessons here. We're going to add in a Redirect Lightning, which is actually pretty sweet if you can make sure this goes off. So allowing you to get this can help you redirect a spell or ability of a single target to something else. If, say, like maybe they're going to try to blow up again, like Thor or Fin Fang Foom, you have a way to kind of redirect it to something. We'll throw in 2 copies of Smuggler Surprise here. So this allows you for spring, you can mill 4 cards, put 2 creature cards or lands back into your hand. If you want to cast it for full price, you can put 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield at instant speed, which is sweet. Or if you need to, protect your creatures with giving them all hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Shadow Spear here is actually hilarious if you can attach this to Thor. So hear me out for a second. The equipment gives you +1/+1, trample, and lifelink, so you can push through damage with your 2 cards here. But if you attach this to Thor, this is actually really nice because it gives your creature, again, lifelink. So Thor's ability does allow him to burn out anything. So if you put the Shadow Spear on top of Thor, you get lifelink on his burn ability. So that means you can basically like lightning helix everything with that. So it's a pretty sweet way to stabilize and do an insane amount of value for your deck. We'll also now trim down to 1 Soul Guide Lantern. The reason why is we're also going to now add in Klothys, God of Destiny here. So a legendary enchantment creature god, 4/5, she has indestructible, and basically she can start exiling stuff from graveyards. By doing it with lands, you can add more mana for temporary, or if it's anything else, you can drain your opponent for 2, and you can gain 2 life. So another good way to stabilize if the game goes long. We'll throw in 2 copies of Cindervines here for punishing our opponents that want to play non-creature spells. So mostly for combo and control decks out there, picking up for 1 point of damage. Sacrifice it if you need to, then destroy an artifact or enchantment and deal 2 more damage. If we want to deal with life gain shenanigans, we'll throw in Skullcrack here. Make sure players can't gain life for a turn, damage can't be prevented, and deal 3 damage to a player or a planeswalker. And that means we'll trim down to only Iroh's Demonstration, down to 2, but otherwise that is now the upgraded version of the deck. So let's go ahead and let's take this now into ranked version of Pioneer, and let's see how well the deck can do. So now we're playing ranked with no lands upgraded. Whew. Okay, we got this now. We got this, everybody. We got this. Yuki, I've personally seen it run red-white land destruction. Then again, that is also a Pioneer list too. I mean, there is some versions that use Boros land destruction, but I was really trying to lean more towards, like, there has to be some stuff in green that we can take advantage of that, say, Boros of red and white doesn't do. And I think one of the biggest things that helps us out a lot is cards like Land of War Visionaries or Mana Dork. Spider Manifestation actually goes really well with Fin Fang Foom and our game plan. So that's why I kind of like that. I realized when I first built the deck, I suppose I could kind of trim it down to make it work for standard, but a lot of people already made standard land destruction. So I wanted to kind of stick out and try to make something wholly unique, at least for a format that maybe is not the most popular, but I still wanted to do it because I love Pioneer. So I want to be one of those people that actually will carry the Pioneer banner. For all the players out there that still love Pioneer, I'm not giving up. I still want to keep making deck techs for that format primarily. Densplino, why not Demolition Field? Good question on that one too. So Demolition Field, the reason why I haven't picked that one is it costs 2 to tap. And also sometimes there are going to be some moments where I want to make sure I have some treasures in case of maybe I need to pop off with something else. The treasures help fix mana better for your green sources. So that's the reason why I had it. Good question, though, on that one. Chris, fire. Yes, it is. Let's see. Our opponent is playing an aggro deck here. So it looks like they're going to try to, I'm guessing, Spell Sling, pump up Cacophony Scamp, and then just go from there. At least that's what I interpret. But we'll try. We'll see if we can get around their shenanigans. Let's see. Can we do it? Opponents, you there? Hello? Okay. Still there. Okay, do we want to block now, or are we just going to get run over? This is a tough turn. So if I'm guessing, they probably could Spell Sling, pump up Cacophony Scamp. That's what I would do. And then probably just blow us up from there. Okay. Well, we're not in the best spot, but we're going to try here. I guess we'll just block the Slick Shot Show Off. Whatever they have, if it's in red, they're probably not going to be able to pump Toughness. So I'm betting on that. Okay, Cacophony Scamp. Anything else, opponents? Do they have anything else? Please no. Okay. Ugh. Not ideal, but that could have gone a lot worse. So they ping us for 3 more. Okay, they leave behind a creature. Okay. Opponent. Fireblade Charger. Okay, so that's good. They're tapped out, which is perfect. But as I was saying, yeah, Demolition Field is mostly here just that way we can use this ability faster than a Demolition Field, Dense Planet, and this is for everybody. And also because leaving behind a treasure token means we can fix our mana a little bit better if we don't have like a green source. But that's the reason why I use it. You're welcome to change the deck if you want, if you think it's better. But again, your mileage may vary. Just FYI. Okay, so we blow up one of their lands. Not that I really need to. I just wanted to get that out of the way. And also blow up their creatures. Okay, cool. Board's clear. We go take another hit. Ugh, down to 11. Yuki, honestly hoping they nuke Yorion and Pioneer alongside Kahira to put the bullet in control. I'm actually surprised the last two companions have survived this long in the format. I would have thought by this point they would have just banned all companions, which would be definitely them saying companion was a mistake. But again, who doesn't believe that companions wasn't a mistake? Oof, down to 7. Okay, they're down to 1 card, which is nice, but we're still also in a rough spot ourselves. Forest. Land of War Visionary. We'll draw another card off of that. Okay. So, firebending lesson now. Okay, Swiftspear down. Okay, all their threats are out of the way, which is good. We just need to see if we can get Thor down. Ooh, improvisation capstone. That's not too shabby. Actually, instead, we'll do this. Tablet. Okay, opponents, what you got? Anything in hand to burn up the Land of War Visionary? Nope. So that means at least 1, 2, 3, 4. So Fin Fang Foom can come down now if we want it to. Okay, we got a land. Can't use it, though. That's okay. Fin Fang Foom coming in. Big alien dragon. All right. If we can get the capstone to go off, that'll be hilarious. If we can get Thor to go off, that's actually even more ridiculous. But it all depends on our next draw in the next turn or so. We're kind of alive. Opponent's pretty much burned off all their creatures, which has been pretty surprising from us. Yeah, the mono red here as an aggro player, I do enjoy mono red, but man, facing off against it when you're not ready it's a pain. It's like shot show off, all right. They're gonna pump up Scamp most likely and then kill us all in the backswing. I mean, it's never really a good matchup. It's not easy. Let's see. So, you know what? We came here for one reason. Let's actually see if we can get the capstone to go off. Will this help us or hurt us? We'll find out here. Okay, ooh. Double cleansing wildfires. Okay. 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 I guess we'll get a ton of lands here. Okay. This is hilarious, by the way. It's going to blow up all their lands. Yes, because they're mono red, they're going to get more lands anyway, so I guess that doesn't help us that much, but okay. For now, let's do the last one on our own Darksteel Citadel. If nothing else, at least we get to ramp, so that helps us a bit. Mountain. Okay. Got another Cleansing Wildfire. That's cool. Okay. Make them dig out all their basics. Okay. Purge. And another Wildfire. Cool. Okay. So, we can't really swing because the backswing will most likely kill us. But let's see. Turn inside out. Honestly, ban the Treasure Cruise. Getting really sick of that entire from Izzy Phoenix. Yeah, I can tell you right now, Den Splendid, I am still shocked that Pioneer still has Treasure Cruise. Ow. Opponent takes us out. Alright, well, we lose. I swear, every time I play the mono-red Fling deck, I never win. I've tried it a couple times, and I can never win with that deck. I always end up getting completely blown away by something that has life gain or exiling effects. Just saying. Not salty, by the way. Not salty. It's okay, though. It's okay, everybody. We're going to get into some more ranked here. Play some more matches, and we'll see. Can we get some victories here with the upgraded version? Okay. Okay, so while also we're waiting for the next game here, other question I do want to ask everyone is, what set are you looking forward to for the remainder of the year? We got The Hobbit coming out next week. In October, we got Reality Fracture. And in, November, December, we have Star Trek. I'll be honest, again, Star Trek is not the set I'm looking forward to. I am hyped for Reality Fracture. The Hobbit looks fun, but it's not like it's breaking any new ground. I feel like if The Hobbit came out like a year earlier, or in 2027, maybe it'd be a little bit more fun, but it just feels like, I don't know. I think it's because we got Lorwyn already, so it just feels like it's, again, more creature shenanigans. More elves, more goblins and everything, which, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy playing creature decks a lot. But sometimes I kind of wish we would get sometimes support for other creature types. But that's just me. That's just me. In any case, let's see. Opponent, what you got? Dang, I kind of wish that Cleansing Wildfire instead was spot removal. That actually would have helped us out a lot, but we didn't get it that last game. But maybe we can get it this game. What is our opponent playing? Okay, Breeding Pool. Okay. So this actually is a good thing for us. That means we can definitely lean into our land destruction if we can get to it. All right, Land More Visionary probably next turn. Okay, Island. That's fine. Still Citadel. Visionary. Opponent. Cool, they let us resolve it. Draw a card. Spider Manifestation. Primordial. Oh. Merfolk or Tempo? Fate. Okay. All right. It looks like it's going to be a Tempo flash deck. Joy. Okay. Opponent swinging. Go to 18. All right. Try again. Draw another card off of that. Opponents. Okay, Brazen Borrower. Okay. So, Firebending. Take out the Brinestone. They bounce it back again. We still get the card, though. So, it's not the worst. We're almost actually at Thor, which is actually going to be hilarious if it can go off. Okay, Ventress is a symbol. Alright, so with that, I'll just take the hit now. Llanowar Visionary again. Opponents. Okay, draw another card. Opponents. Dense Linnet. Reality Fracture is going to be the real meat of sets. I'm excited for Reality Fracture, like a ton. I'm hoping that actually is going to be the set to collect this year. I already pre-ordered a long time ago the, what is it, the Secret Lair something Reality Fracture bundle. I have no idea what's in that set, but I was like, oh, we have to get this now, because if we don't get it now, it's going to be scalped like crazy. And I was right. I think that actual bundle now goes for what, like 150 bucks, 200 bucks? It's just some kind of ridiculous number. But I'm hoping that was going to be worth my time. Baiting. Jeez. Oh, opponents. Please tell me you're going to swing at least. Growth Spiral, all right. I mean, they've been on 3. Okay, well, now they have 4 lands for quite a while now. So, okay, so can we get Thor to go off? All right. Thor enters. There you go. Firebending lesson. Ping. Okay. Now we spell pierce it. All right, that's fine. Still annoying, but at least we got Thor out on the field. I mean, they can only have so much more bounce effects, right? They can't possibly have that much more, right? Okay, so with that, Spider Manifestation. And, okay. We had to do swinging. Not ideal, but I gotta start swinging. Down to 14. Pass here. I want to start blowing up lands, but I gotta wait until they actually cast stuff. Okay, so from there, we will ping. Maybe. There we go. That goes bye-bye. That gets bounced back. Okay. Jeez. Wearing them down little by little is beyond annoying. God of Thunder again. Spider-Man Manifestation does untap. Frilled Mystic. Okay. Alright. God of Thunder number 2. There we go. He resolves. Okay, and then from there, Cathartic Pyre. Thor. Burn. Nice. Okay. We are trying to just out-tempo our opponent here. God, it's just such a frustrating match, but it's okay. It's okay. We are making progress. Very, very slowly, we're making progress. I don't know how, but Thor really can kind of help us turn the tide. Okay, so from here, do we do it now? All right, we're going to do it now. Okay, 7 opponents. Do you have anything? Ooh, Frilled Mystic. I mean, we don't care about that, because at this point, even though that gets countered, we burn them for 3, and that's enough to stop our opponent and their nasty little shenanigans there. Take that, opponent. Oh, that was so satisfying. Give a round of applause for that one. Nice. Bam. Say no to Simic Flash, everybody. Oh, jeez. Annoying deck, but I felt good beating that deck. That was a good one. Not that much land destruction, but Thor really does help with the game plan. Good plan B. Or is it plan C? I don't know. Dense Planets. Scalper, no scalping. Ah, yes, Point Break. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's see if we can keep the good times rolling. So we can get a couple more matches in here. Okay, so Spider Manifestation. We do have some land destruction. If we need to, we can hit our own Darksteel Citadel to ramp ourselves out if we need to in a pinch. But the Spider Manifestations should be enough. We just need to draw into actually one of our key pieces to beat our opponents. For now, tapped Stomping Grounds. Come on, opponents. Play some greedy lands. That's not greedy. So Scar Mage. Okay. Volatile Fault. Okay. Thorn Spider Verge. So I guess we'll just go with Spider Manifestation. Okay. Opponents. Show me what you got. Opponent's thinking. So most likely mono red aggro, prowess, burn, or any combination of the 3. Could be wizards too. But I would assume people are going to play wizard decks more once we get to next week. Okay, so Swiftspear means it's going to be prowess now. Alright. So prowess shenanigans abound. That's okay though. We do have options for that. So we do have ways of getting around their game plan. Play the faults. This time we're actually not going to blow up their lands because that doesn't really help us out if they're playing mono red. So just take out the creatures. Cool. So if that's the case, I think Darksteel Citadel into Cleansing Wildfire might be better for us. Slickshot Show Off, okay. Oh, okay, so they do have blue. Okay, so there is it prowess. Okay. They swing. We will go to 13. Ugh. It's okay, everybody. It's okay. Tablet of Discovery. Mill a card. Cathartic Pyre. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Darksteel Citadel. We will just take out the Show Off. Nice. Good mill card. Okay, we're trying to stabilize. It's not easy, but our deck can get stuff done. Consider. Okay, opponent's looking for an answer. They're looking to bounce back themselves. Swiftspear. All right. Is that all? Any other creatures? So we're playing Swiftspear and Soul Scar Mage and Show Off. Okay, we go to 12. Soul Scar Mage number 2. Spider Manifestation. Huh. Okay. So, tablets. Cleansing Wildfire. Target our own Citadel. Helps us dig out a land. We'll dig out a forest. Draw a card off of that. Stomping Grounds. Doesn't really help us. Okay. Spider Manifestation number 1. Spider Manifestation number 2. These are now just here for blocking. That's all they are for. That's what Thor is like a creature version of Chandra's emblem with the 3-mana 1. I forgot. Oh, it's Stress to Kill. Yes, that's right. Yeah, Thor does do some really good stuff. I actually started liking the card a lot more. Even though I'm not going to be someone that's going to probably put, I don't know if I want to put, like, Marvel cards, and I know some people are going to hate me for saying this, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to put Marvel cards into my actual, like, Spellslinger deck. I mean, if I get the card, then yay, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it. I don't feel like I need it for my Is It Spellslinger deck, but who knows. Not for nothing, but I think also Thor goes for what, like 15, 16 bucks? Little pricey, all things considered. Okay, so Scar Mage gets through. Go to 7. Oh boy. We're flooding, and there's nothing we can do. We don't have an answer. We can hope to survive maybe like one more turn, and maybe we'll just end up losing here. Okay, opponents. I'll just block here. Do you have your pump? Removal? Something. Oh, Monstrous Rage. Ah. Oh, man. Our deck just did not manage to fire off to this time. Okay, the one land I could blow up, and it took until the very end. All right. And we got nothing. All right, so I'm going to blow up this land just because it's literally the only one I could blow up. We'll get our treasure, and then we'll scoop. Dang. Alright. And then we will concede. Wow. Deck flooded out. And we're back to the bottom of 4. It's okay, though, everybody. It's okay. No big deal. Again, we're not going to be super angry about that. But we are getting close to the end of the stream, everybody. Do not worry, though. We still have some more time with us. However, if you have been enjoying the content and you want to show me a little extra love, if you haven't already done so, please like, follow, and subscribe wherever you watch the content so you don't miss out on any of our gameplay, booster pack openings, live streams, deck techs, and so much more. Okay, so let's see. We got plenty of lands, that's just good. The Capstone, which is a little ways away, but we can draw into it with also the Visionary, so we've got stuff to work with. That's cool. Okay, Dragon Sniper. I wonder what that could mean. Well, I'm not going to find out anytime soon. Firebending Lesson blows it up. Spider Manifestation, that's cute. So, there. Manifestation. Manifesting for us some good vibes, hopefully. Hopefully manifesting a victory. Fin the Fang. Okay, so they are playing Poison. Okay, that's lovely. We will pay the 2. Visionary, draw another card. Okay, good. We got Fin Fang Foom, which is fantastic. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Fin Fang Foom. Volatile. Okay. Vampire to the Dire Moon. Opponent swinging. Can't afford the hit for now, so we're going to have to just let it be. Ugh. Not ideal. Okay. Firebending Lesson. Okay, that's good. So for that, okay. Untap. That's nice. Cool. And then from there, we will pass. No attacks. Let's see. If we can get to the Capstone next turn, we can definitely get all the value we're going to need. Let's see. Does the opponent have it? Gonna probably start swinging. Okay. Slowing him down. Firebending Lesson. Do you have an answer, opponents? Dang, they got Heroic Intervention. Okay, that's fine. We can't block anything, so... Ugh. We take up to 6 poison counters. Not good. But here's what we came here for, everyone. Capstone. Come on, deck. Show me some love. What do we get? Creeping Mold. Not Creeping Mold. Okay, well... Okay, we don't have a choice here, but it's okay. Okay, we untap at least our creatures and blow away a forest. Nice. So if nothing else, I guess we slow them down, kind of? Sort of. So for here... Fin Fang Foom, trying to close the gap down to 14, opponents. Now, so did we lose? I think we lost. So I totally, yeah, I should have blocked on the backswing there. All right, well, we'll take our L. We'll take our L. Wow. Whew. Even though we were trying to blow up lands, we were hoping we were going to get our Wrath, and we just couldn't get the Wrath. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. Oh, and of course, I did forget to mention, everyone, if you still enjoy the content and you want to support me even beyond what we have today, if you're willing to be a true fiery friend, you can subscribe to our Patreon or our members-only list of true fiery friends on YouTube. Having access to either or will give you a chance to check out all of our exclusive videos that go even beyond what we play here today. So most of that playlist is going to be, again, decks that I put together that are actually not going to be on the main channel. Sometimes they're upgraded decks. Sometimes they're just a bunch of like compilation stuff. Sometimes you get sneak peeks as to what's to come for the future. And any of our non-Magic related content will be located in the members only playlist as well as on Patreon for those of you that want to check out anything that goes beyond Magic the Gathering. So even if you don't want to do any of that stuff, no worries, anybody. So for free, you can also just join our Patreon. I'm sorry, I was going to say Patreon. For free, you can also just join us on Discord and be part of our growing group of fiery friends. Your support will always help keep this channel going. And by the way, all links will be located in the details below. So check that all out when you can, everyone. Okay, breeding pool. Start blowing up stuff now while we can. We'll draw another card though. Okay, cool. Volatile Faults. So with this and a tablet, we should be okay. Loki. Alright, we got a mountain, that's good. So for that, how do we want to do this? Spider Manifestation. Okay. We can use the Creeping Mold next turn if we need to blow up some more stuff. That's cool. Okay, so opponents. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Cleansing Wildfire again. Tablet. Do we get to do our thing? Does our opponent have something? Phantom Interfere. Alright. Pay the 2. Does it resolve? Nice. Mill. Oh, beautiful. Cleansing Wildfire. I'll take that, opponents. Do you have another answer? Okay, they tap the land. They float the mana. Well, we did get to blow up the land, so that's good. Draw another card off of that. Okay, so we got 2 Creeping Molds. We will definitely need those next turn. But right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in theory. Ooh. Okay, so it's a Scoot Swarm deck. All right. Okay. Can we stop a Scoot Swarm before it goes off? Well, we're going to find out with this card. Okay. Come on, deck. Oh. I'll play another Capstone for free. Okay. Tap that. Nice. Draw another card. Cleansing Wildfire. Are we going to do this 2 times in a row? That is insane value. That is insane value. Oh, man. Double value engine right here, everyone. Okay, so I think we're going to be in a really good spot with this one. Cathartic Pyre. Scoot Swarm goes bye-bye. Too bad, opponents. Too bad. Okay, so that was actually a really good hit. That was a very good hit for us. All we just need to do is just start blowing away the whole board, because now we have enough mana to do our thing. Okay, Wistfulness. Opponent's trying to find answers. Okay. Is there a way to keep blowing stuff up? Can we get there with what we have? Okay, what's the lookout do again? Whenever you commit a crime. Okay. Okay, Paradigm. Okay, tap that to get some value. Untap. There we go. Okay, so, oh my goodness. We got the perfect 2 cards we need. Oh man, this is going to be so nasty here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go full control for this. And, oh, opponent, you're about to let me not do that? Aw. Oh, man. Oh, I was about to do one of the worst things I could have done to our opponent, and they just were like not having it. Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's the kind of win you want. The salty, there's nothing you can do to outvalue that. Okay. Oh, that made me feel good. So good, so good. Okay, so let's see if we can keep this going a little bit more. We're definitely all over the place, I will definitely say, with the deck. Sometimes we feel like we're doing absolutely nothing, and sometimes the deck feels like we're doing a lot of hilarious, absolutely broken stuff. So the deck definitely feels like it's, honestly, one of our more chaotic decks. it definitely can feel like it's all over. There have some good moments where we do feel the consistency, but you can also feel when it feels a little goofy. When maybe we're expecting them to play certain things and it just doesn't work out. Okay, Underground River, that's cute. Skull Dwell. Alright. Alright, looks like it's another poison deck. Let's try if we can keep it under control. We will try. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay, blow up the land. Opponent, what you got? What basic you digging out? Blue or... Okay, they got blue. We're getting more mountains, which is good. Although ideally, I would like a Llanowar Visionary to stick around, but... Okay, so in this case, Venser goes bye-bye. Okay. Opponents. 6 cards in hand. And, oh! Alright. Our opponent just did not want to play against us there, so yay. A win's a win, so hey, I'll take it. I'll take those wins. Easy, easy, easy. Alright. Still getting our wins in here. Still playing some more ranked. Okay, and then as a reminder, everyone, once we get closer to the end of the stream, I will, of course, will remind you again what we are looking forward to doing for the next couple of days. We will have one more deck tech that I will cover for our last Marvel-themed stream at the end of the week. And then beyond that, we'll start getting ready for The Hobbit next week. So we're definitely going to be doing a lot of creature decks. Probably look at orcs and halflings and goblins and elves and all that stuff all over again. So, hey, we'll hopefully get some more fun with that. Maybe we can put them together with the Lord of the Rings cards to actually get some more fun synergy. We'll see, though. We shall see. I'm looking forward to it, though. Should be a good one. Okay. Playing the Overgrown Tomb. Okay. Thoughtseize. No. And opponents. Are they going to get rid of our land destruction, or are they going to get rid of our dorks? Oh. Okay. I guess opponent just didn't want to deal with us there. Usually, I'm always the one that gets annoyed when it comes to getting Thoughtseize, but they took a look at our game plan and they're like, nah, we're not dealing with this. You're actually worse than us. So, all right. Free wins. Free wins. Cool. Okay. I mean, hey, we're getting more of our dailies done, so I will take that. I will definitely take that. Good times. I like making sometimes opponents salty with our spicy builds. I actually don't remember the last time we played a land destruction deck. Was it like a year ago already? I think we played a Brawl one. It worked kind of, but also didn't work as well as I was expecting it to. Okay, in any case, okay, we've got the Seiju, Thornspire, Avengers Assemble for Wrathing, and land removal. Thornspire Verge. We got the Capstones. We have both in hand. We don't need both, but it is what it is. Okay, got another Disassemble. That's cute. Okay, we turned on our Verge, so now we have the Mountain. Let's play more Mountains. Burning Tree Emissary. Okay. Okay, what you building, opponents? Burning Tree Emissary. Yeep. Okay. Oh, no. Opponents trying to think they got the jump on us here. They took away one of our lands. Not great, but it's okay. We have still this to blow them away. All right. Threat's down. That's good. Yay for Wrathing. Whew. 10 Street Dodger. Okay. Opponent's still trying to push through. Light up the stage. Okay. Opponent's playing like a mono red deck, aggro deck from like 2019. Okay, so we got Fin Fang Foom coming. We just need to dig out more lands. Can we get to more lands? Opponent swinging. That's fine. 10 Street Dodger. Bone Crusher Giants. Okay, another land. And then Cathartic Pyre. This time we're actually going to discard some cards. We don't need the Creeping Mold, and we don't need an extra Capstone, so we got to get rid of those. So, chuck. Draw some more cards. Come on, land. Not the land we want, but it's fine. I'll take it. So, Avengers Disassemble again. Okay. Blow away the whole board. That's cool. Okay. I guess they just pay mana just to pay mana. Sure, opponent. I mean, your deck. Okay. I think we managed to slow them down enough where we can hopefully now start rebuilding. Okay, draw another card off of that. Cool. And pass. So that gives us 5 mana to work with. Fin Fang Foom is ready whenever we can. Opponents, playing anything else? Okay. Robert the Rich goes bye-bye. No, no, no. Okay, red cap melee. They they have to sacrifice one of their own lands, so I guess that kind of works out in our favor. Okay. They're running low. Visionary again. Come on, deck. Okay, still no lands. Wow. We have 25 lands in the deck. Where's our lands at? Street Dodger again. Okay. They make it unblockable. That's cute. Pushes through 1 point of damage down to 15. But that still means we have plenty of time to make sure this all goes off. So, first off, Fin Fang Foom coming in. Big boy. He big. This point, we're going to start getting aggro. Go to 18 opponents. Take that. Okay. They keep making themselves unblockable at the end of their turn. I don't know why, but sure. Why not, opponents? Bone Crusher Giant again. Bone Crusher Giant again. Okay. Ooh, Cleansing Wildfire. Okay, so... Huh. I think at this point... we can actually start blowing up their stuff. Not for any real value, but it helps Fin Fang Foom at least get bigger. Okay. So slowing them down a ton. No attacks. Okay. They're swinging. Okay. We'll block the Bone Crusher. Ooh, Ember Cleave. Wow. Ember Cleave? Okay. I mean, they still lose their creature just the same, so it's not like it hurts us that much. Okay. Fin Fang Foom again. So if they attach Ember Cleave, that's okay with us, but that's still not enough to stop a Fin Fang Foom. Go ahead, opponents. Swing away. I dare you. Okay, so for here... blow that away. That's fine with me. Okay. Just start going to face now. Okay, 15. Obviously, our opponent's going to swing here. No problem. Cathartic Pyre. Take that, opponents. I am surprised at how resilient this mono red deck has been, although we have been drawing a little bit clunky in our hand. Wow, this just kind of tells me that our opponent, I guess, doesn't have anything in their hand. Unique strategy, opponents. Bold of you to try to do that. Okay. All right, so from there, we can now... Dire Strain. Take out the Ember Cleave. That does actually pump this up. That's fine with me. Okay, Ember Cleave goes bye-bye. They get another land out of the deal, but that's okay. All we're just trying to do is just get a big, big dragon. Boom. Okay, we are 2 turns away from victory. Unless we have enough mana to get that capstone to go off. Whatever this next turn is, win or lose. Yeah. All right, capstone again. Come on, deck, give me some value. Oh, that's beautiful, by the way. Okay. Mill a card. Thor coming in. Thank you, opponents. And then from here, what do we... you know what? Get the Creeping Mold. So this is now where the fun comes in. Even though we are going to allow them to filter through their deck a lot easier, we're doing this just because we want Thor just to start blowing them away. So that's what we want this to do. Boom. Yes, they get a land. That's fine. Draw another card. Burn them out. Okay. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Next turn should be our victory. Okay, Atlanta War Elves in there. Boom. Down to 1. Okay. You have 1 turn, opponent, to turn this around. Kumamo. That doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. Creeping Mold. You know what? Aw, opponent. Okay, that's fine. I get it. That was just so much value coming at them that we were just going to get our victory no matter what. All right. Hey, we're finally ranking up today. We're ranking up. Yay! Okay, so looking at the clock right now, maybe we have enough time for maybe like, what, 2 or 3 more games? I think we should be good after that. So let's see. Can we finish strong today? I would love for us to finish out strong here and now. So let's give this a shot. A couple more games, everyone. We're looking really good right now. Deck is definitely feeling its stride, which I'm really happy about. Let's see. Let's see if we can end this in a good way. I'm going to say right now, maybe like, depending on how fast it goes. So again, 2, 3 more games. All depends here. Keep our hand. Okay, opponents. Nothing yet. Tapped Stomping Ground. Needle Spire. Okay, so that means for sure we can actually explode their lands now. Slow them down. Okay, so that means for us, we draw a card off of that. That's cool. Get a Verge. That's perfect. This will allow us to do our thing still. Casey Jones. Huh. Okay. Go to 18. Stomping Grounds. That's fine. Llanowar Visionary. We'll draw a card off of that. Ooh, Fin Fang Foom coming in. So far, we have everything we need. Plains. Does our opponent swing? Or do they choose not to? Human Berserker. They dug 4 cards deep to get an artifact. Lightning Noise. Annoying, but not the worst. Okay. Dire Strain Rampage. Play the tablet. Do we mill a land or anything of use? Okay. I'll take that. That's helpful. Spider Manifestation. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this stays alive, that's 7. Even if it doesn't stay alive, Capstone comes down next turn no matter what. So for this one, we may not even need Fin Fang Foom. Okay. Opponent is definitely playing greedy mana. No, they took our creature. Opponents! How dare you? Okay, Cleansing Wildfire, that's cool too. So from here, play the Steel Citadel. Alright. Capstone one more time. Come on, deck. Give me some value. Ooh, okay. So from here, choose both. We will blow up the Verge. Okay. Gone. Draw another card off of that. Tap that. Blow away both creatures. We do lose our manifestation, but that's a small price to pay. Not a huge deal. And then from here, Cleansing Wildfire again. Alright. No lands for you, opponents. Do they have any more basics? They still have basics. Okay, that's fine. We did make some good progress there, though. Mirex. Okay. Dissection Tool. Interesting. They manifest Dread. What did they pull, though? That's what I want to know. Okay, we'll find out in a bit. Okay, Capstone for free. Value time. Ooh. Alright, so... Fin Fang Foom. Cool. I'll take that. So from here, let's play tapped. Dire Strain Rampage. Mirex goes bye-bye. Copy here. Dissection Tool goes bye-bye. Opponent does get to dig out more basic lands, but that's okay. We're trying to drain them out completely here. Okay. Down. And then from here, we actually, we can't swing just yet. Almost. Okay. I don't know what that face-down card is, and I'm actually kind of scared because I don't know what it could be. It could be something completely broken, or it could be nothing. Havilar, okay. I guess we'll besage you now. Blowing up lands still. We came here to blow up lands. we might as well just keep going. Oh, we strip mined them. Okay, so they're out of lands. They're out of lands. Yes. So all we just got to now do is just stay the course. So, Paradigm. Come on. Blow up the rest of the lands. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on, deck. Blow up the lands. Okay, so Tablet of Discovery. That's fine. Llanowar Visionary. Okay, so we get to draw some cards off of that. That's cool still. Draw a card. Cleansing Wildfire again. Mill a card. Avengers Assembled. Oh, I feel so dirty for this. But this is what we came here for, everybody. Float all of our mana. Avengers Disassembled. Double it up. Ooh. Opponent. Wait, are they doing something? Ooh. Opponent, do you have something? Find out. Opponent, priority passed to you. What do you have? You have 2 cards in hand. Do you have anything of note? Ooh. Actually, this might be it here, everybody. I'm looking at the clock right now. Ugh. This might be our final game, but we're going to see if we can finish out strong right here and now. Can we win, or will we lose? Opponent's thinking. Opponent is thinking hard. Oh, man, but if this goes off right here, this will be a sweet, sweet victory. Okay. Opponents, are you there? Hello? Opponents. No. Opponents. Time's ticking. Come on. Okay. I'm going to assume they maybe just got disconnected. They're not salty. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are salty. I don't know. I don't know what our opponent's trying to do here. If they're even there. Yoo-hoo! Anybody home? You picking up an Amazon delivery? Did your DoorDash get to the door? Did you need to use the restroom? I totally got to use the restroom myself. So I totally get that. Okay. Okay, well, we get to double it up still. So we're still going to do our thing. Okay. Okay, so we blow away whatever that was. Oh, okay, that was a Buster Sword. Oh, okay, we got the whole thing there. Okay, so from here, full Scorched Earth. Yes. Blow away all their lands. We're doing it. The dream. Blow away all the lands. That's what we wanted. Draw another card off of that. Okay, Tablet of Discovery. You know what? Why not? Why not? Mill again. Cathartic Reunion. You know what? We can totally do this. We'll discard these 2. Draw 2 more cards. Okay, we'll just keep that as is now. Bam! Nice. Okay. Opponent, you have one, you have 1 land. I blew up almost all their lands. If they play another land here, that's fine. Yuki, they're a bit pissed, it would seem. They're a Boros Hammer deck. Yeah, I kind of figured that with the Buster Sword, but oh man, I'm I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, I don't mind being dirty every so often. Not gonna lie, I have my little intrinsic thoughts, kind of like the Green Goblin, where he's like, yes, give in, give in, give in. So it just feels like that right now. Or I guess you could say like, I don't know, like that. Like if I was right now Gollum. Yes, our precious. We're about to blow up your lands, opponent. We're going to win the game. You can stall, but you cannot stop us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they walked away too. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, sometimes I've had my salty moments. I try not to do it too often because, again, that's kind of poor in sportsmanship. But I can totally get if they're just like, they're over it. Okay. So, before we get the final swing in, let's see if we can just get at least 1 more land blown up here. Can we get the perfect victory? Oh my goodness, and we can. Yes, the perfect victory. Blow up the last land. Last land is gone. Come on, opponent. Oh, let me have this. I just want this. Maybe I should have blew up the last land last turn. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We stripped them down to like nothing. I know our opponent's there because I saw them moving around earlier, so they're probably like over it. Oh, opponent, let me blow up your last land. I want to get a perfect victory. But even if I don't, you get to see the power of land destruction when it really, really does its thing. It's so dirty. I guess this is the reason why Wizards does not want to put land destruction back into the standard. But some way, somehow, someone told them, okay. Oh, we got it. Perfect. Okay. So let's get now Sogazin. Flawless swing here. The dream. Blowing up all their lands. Oh, that was a great way to end it there, everyone. Yes. Round of applause. That is the perfect way to end the stream, everyone. What a dream hit that was. Oh, flawless victory. No lands, no permanents. Down. Woo! Okay. Well, looking at the clock, I think that's probably the best spot we could ever hope for the rest of the stream, everyone. So let's end it on a good note. Wow. Now that was what I wanted from the deck the whole stream, and I was happy to get that in the final game there. But okay, let's go over the deck real quick before we end today's stream. So, no more lands, everyone. Land destruction in the Gruul colors. What do you think of the deck overall, everyone? Do you like the deck? Would you play this deck in any way, shape, or form? Whether it's budget or non-budget, I had a lot of fun with this deck. It is, again, one of the reasons why I guess you could say Wizards of the Coast does not like to do land destruction too often, because if it goes off, it can feel, again, feels bad for opponents. But that wasn't us today. Today, we were the nasty, dirty land destruction deck. So I was happy with it. I'm really surprised at how well it came out. Surprisingly, I was worried that the Pioneer version was not going to be the right format for this deck. Originally, I built this deck for Standard, and I had another version that I built for Historic, because Historic has access to Stone Rain. But honestly, I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. It actually turned out way better than I thought. If you do want to do, however, this deck in other formats, I can give you some advice as to what you can do for there. So, hold on. Destroy land. So if you're going to build this, say, like for Historic or even Timeless, you have access to Stone Rain, so that's just straight up just land destruction. Other options you have, if you want to draw cards, Geomancer's Gambit, that's fine too. Let's see. Most of the other stuff's not really that good because it's 4 mana, and then for Historic, you want to try to keep it as cheap as possible. If you want creatures that can blow up stuff, and maybe you want to just go more for the creature package, you have Magmatic Hellkite. That actually is good in Standard, and Krenko's Buzz Crusher, or Buzz Crusher. So these cards actually are still legal in Standard, so if you want to build this for Standard, I would say put in the Magmatic Hellkite or the Buzz Crusher. If you're going to play this in Historic, you have access to Geomancer's Gambit and Stone Rain. Honestly, I tried at some point Maelstrom Artisan, and I would not recommend this card. It is a trap, only just because it destroys only a non-basic land. And if your opponent's playing basic like you saw earlier today, then your deck kind of feels bad. So just FYI, try not to run into that trap. Other cards, if you want to do more creature stuff, you have Goblet Ruin Blaster here. Not much else, realistically. If you want to go super hilarious, you could go Fall of Krug, Star of Extinction for big stuff like that. If you want more creature stuff, you have Acidic Slime. I don't think there's anything if you want to do it in, if you want to go black, you have access to, Assassin's Trophy. I know, not much, but if you want to go with that route, Casualties of War also can be good too if you want to go that. But if you're going to do that route, I would then say maybe just go Jund Land Destruction. And I probably would save that for like a Brawl deck. But that's just me. That's, again, what I would recommend for you guys if you do enjoy Land Destruction and you want to just mess around with some stuff and just go super crazy with it. But otherwise, again, happy with how the deck turned out. Surprisingly, again, the budget one you saw today, 60-ish bucks, not too bad. I think like 13 Raiders here in Arena, so not too bad, right? That's pretty good. That's understandable for Pioneer. And then, of course, the upgraded one, what can I say? That last game there was exactly what you wanted the deck to do. The dream was achieved today on stream, and I could not be happier with it. So I'm satisfied with it, even with some of our embarrassing losses we got earlier today. With what we got winning-wise, I was happy with it. We made opponents salty. We blew away someone completely. So this is definitely a win, and I would recommend this if you're a fan of land destruction. Oh, man, it was so much fun with this one today. But yeah, I can gush about this and glaze this deck all day, but you get the idea, everybody. In either case, if you like either deck, if you want to play the budget one, or if you want to play the all-out strong version, or maybe you like this deck, but maybe you have your own ideas of tweaks, I'll leave, of course, the links in the details below once we're done with the live stream in just a few moments. But before we go, for my true Fire River friends who've made it this far into the live stream, whether you're watching live or on the replay. Let's get a sneak peek as to what's to come over the next couple days. So, as far as our next and final Marvel-themed deck, we have Shuri's Artifact. So, Shuri from the... She was from the Commander set, but she is legal in Historic. So I was like, you know what? We can build a fun deck around here. It's mostly a mono white / splashing for green artifact deck that's using her as your card draw engine, as your pump effect. And because she's only 2 mana, you can take advantage of Loris with her. So we're going to see how well this does in Historic at the end of the week. So just stick around for that, folks. It's going to be a great one. That'll be fun for us. Beyond that, I'm actually going to take a break from deck techs next week. We're going to do a different video highlighting what I believe is the best mechanic in all of Magic the Gathering's history. But I would probably ask you, and if you guys want to think about this, I'll ask around. What do you think is the best mechanic they have in the game? Do you like Surveil, or maybe Cycling, or, I don't know, like Landwalk abilities, or anything like that? What do you think is the best one Magic the Gathering has ever made? Do you have a favorite of these mechanics? Either way, I will make a video around one specific mechanic, and I will explain in that video why I think it's the best mechanic they've made for the game. And that'll be our new YouTube video coming up next Monday before we get to The Hobbit. So stick around for that. That should be a fun one. Again, it's just for me to just kind of take a break because I'm going to need a whole day and some just to start building all of the Hobbit deck techs from Standard, Pioneer, Brawl, Historic, and maybe even some Timeless too. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes once we get to that. Otherwise, that's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who showed up today for the stream. I appreciate all of you guys out there. So shout outs to everyone that was in the chat for today. So Jock, U1V, I know you probably have left for the day, but take care of my fire friend. Whatever you do in life, I hope again you'll grow up to be a successful person. Definitely, I know you can do whatever you'd like. Again, Splendid, as always, appreciate you being here, of course. You got to see us do some Ponza shenanigans, so appreciate that as well. And again, for all of you here, Yugi Blood Gaming, Yugi Born Gaming, thanks again for popping in as well. Appreciate y'all on that one as well. Chris Grainer, yes, definitely was a fire deck today. Thank you again for popping in as well. So glad you got to see that, and glad you guys got to see me making some opponents salty today. I was really happy with that, so hilarious. And of course, for everyone else that's watching across all other formats, even if you're not in the chat because maybe you're watching on the replay or maybe some other platform, I still appreciate all of you who have eyes on me today, whether you're watching on X, Instagram, Twitch, or YouTube. The full replay, if you want to see it as is, will be located on Twitch for a limited time, but a permanent home will be always on YouTube. So check me out on those main 2 platforms. If you do want to talk to me at any given time, I'm usually going to be a person that'll be chatting or replying or, I don't know, memeing away on X. And of course, if you want to just chat with me just casually, I'm always on my Discord. Again, all links will be located in the details below. Horsemanship? Horsemanship is hilarious. I wonder if we will ever see horsemanship ever return to Standard. I feel like that would actually be a hilarious YouTube video I would love to do maybe at some point. Maybe I'll do that in the future. Maybe we'll do a video on like, I don't know, like the top 5, maybe even top 10 mechanics that we would love to see return to Standard and Magic the Gathering. Horsemanship definitely feels like it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But hey, they did make I think it was the March of the Machines pre-con that actually had like a Knights deck that had horsemanship. That was funny. I actually was surprised they actually remembered that, so I was happy that they got to show that off. But in any case, let me know in the comments below again of what you want to see in the future, everyone. And if you do want to, again, be aware, at the end of the month, when we get closer to my birthday, we will do another player battle stream. So bring your decks that you want to use to face off against me at the end of August. Of course, I will announce the official date and time as we get closer to it. But for now, that's it for today, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Enjoy, again, what we're going to be building, of course, in the future with The Hobbit coming out next week. So I'm looking forward to a brand new set and a lot more decks that we'll be building soon. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. Have a wonderful day, everyone, wherever you're at. And one final thing, as always, that I want to leave you with before we go. Just remember that no matter what you do play in the game of life, always be sure to burn bright. We'll see you again at the end of the week, everybody. Later.